Hey carvers, welcome back to the channel. Sorry it's been a little while. I have to admit it's a bit nerve-wracking talking to the camera and posting these things out into the world. So it's been a little while, but I got up the nerve to do the next one. And I thought there's so much beautiful content out there about van life. I wanted to share a little bit about what it's really like to live in a van. It's still just a house, you know, you got stuff to clean and laundry to do and showers to take. So speaking of which, reality check number one. I slept over a friend's house last week, and being that we don't have a ton of extra space, we only have one brush. And said brush got lost in transit between our tiny house on wheels and her flat. So I finally showered, and I'm gonna have to make my way into town to buy a new brush, so I'll take you with me. But yeah, welcome to a real day in the life of van life. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hi there, I'm Elisa. After years in the tech industry, I was exhausted by the pressure. So I quit the capitalist hustle. Now I live in a tiny house with my partner and pup, learning to live simply and stress-free. I share that journey here. Hit subscribe and join us in the slow carve. Hold on, before we move on, full disclosure, I have showered more than once in the last week. I just hadn't dealt with my hair and had to brush it yet, so. Anyway, I actually showered in the campground restroom because you can, at least in this case, Ness, you drinking your water? Go on, you can have it. So yeah, I showered here in the campground. In this campground in particular, you have the water as long as you want. You don't have to pay per minute. So I was able to indulge in a nice long warm shower. Yeah, and actually take some time to shave. Doing showers in here is a bit precarious, especially in the winter time. So I put together a funny video about it just because it is such a thing now, having lived in van life. I'll link it up here. But anyway, because we showered in the campground, I've got to go put away all the shower gear. So we'll usually just dump in our change of clothes and our shower goodies and then walk down to wherever the shower is. So once we're back in the van, we have to put it back in the shower stall. So let's go. So we actually renovated the bathroom as part of our big RV renovation. This was the scariest place in the RV before. It was super clinical. It had like blue walls, all kinds of different colored plastics. But it is now a much comfier space in general. But it's not always the most efficient water-wise to be showering in here and whatever else. So I'll probably end up washing these, and we're doing laundry today together. So I'll leave that out here. And then let's put these goodies away. And then I'll just roll this up and put it back into the shower. We just keep it right up here because it's far enough away from the hose. So it doesn't really get wet, and it's plasticky from like a recyclable grocery bag. Anyway, that is it for getting all washed up this morning. I will meet you back in a second so we can get laundry started and maybe make some coffee, have some breakfast. See you soon. All right, this is as good as it's gonna get till we get a brush from town. But first, let's do laundry and breakfast. So usually what we do is keep our laundry in this kind of satchel situation. It's really easy. You're often trekking to and from a laundry space outside, so that makes it easy. And then we can move it around the house if we need to, just to get it out of our way. Oftentimes it'll stay in the shower because we're not using the shower space every day. We're either using the campground or alternating days. So it's actually been really handy to have it kind of in a handled bucket like that. Let's grab this laundry bag. I'll walk you down to the laundry. You can see what the view is like, and we'll get this going. Ooh, I wanted to strip the bed and wash the sheets. Look at this. So effectively, our bed is what they call a cappuccino here in Spain, but it's really just a crawl space. So making the bed is crawling in and out on your hands and knees. So for your entertainment, I'll try and film this while I strip the bed so we can wash it. campground. This is like the third person I've seen as I've come back from the laundry, pulling in their RVs and giving them a good wash. We've gotten lots of rain lately, so I feel like everyone just feels like now that the sun is back out, we all want a fresh start. So got some first batch that will hang out to dry, and then yeah, waiting for the other stuff to dry from the secadero or something like that. All right, guys, gotta set you down. Coffee time. An important difference about doing laundry in a van versus in a house is you don't have the designated space where you can keep everything, so you're having to trek things back and forth to the laundry area and desperately trying not to drop your underwear on the way there or on the way back, which has in fact happened. So true to form, I went to go check on the dryer just now and it wasn't working. So I have to find our land guardian, the guy who super nice and makes sure everything runs smoothly. So I'm gonna have my coffee and then I'm gonna go scout him out so we can get some clean underwear. Otherwise we're going al fresco. Making progress. So one of the things that we did before moving into the van full time was to watch lots and lots of YouTube videos just to gather some knowledge and some advice about what to expect from people who are already doing it. And one of the things that we came across that I wish I remember who it was that said it, the constant need for cleaning up the floor. Sweeping, vacuuming, it's just when you live so close to the outdoors and you live with a furry friend, there's no escaping it. So yes, it is a near daily, if not multiple times a day that we're cleaning the floor. So yeah, whoever you were that gave us that original insight, you were so right. So on that note, hands and knees it is. Just back in the house, and this pesky thing spilt my coffee while I was at the laundry. So add that to the cleaning list for the day. It's all over my blanket. Laundry is finally done, so I'm actually gonna head into town now to get that brush I so desperately need and maybe grab some sushi if I'm lucky. So I'm gonna take Ness with me and show you around a bit. Let's go. Alright guys, I think I'm going to call it quits for the day. I hope you had a good time tagging along. I just wanted to share a little bit about what real life looks like in the context of van life. So what's it like to shower and do your laundry and do the everyday things that no matter what lifestyle you choose, you can't really escape. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Until next time, bye carvers, take care.